This is a presentation of OPC Systems Quick Starts for Visual Studio Windows Forms application. The Quick Starts templates are designed to get your first project off the ground in the shortest time possible. The Quick Start templates are easy to install. Go to Start, All Programs, opcsystems.net, and expand the folder for Visual Studio 2010 templates. Select the template that you wish to install. There are currently 3 separate templates included with OPC Systems. One is Windows Forms MDI, which stands for Multiple Document Interface, and Windows Forms Tabbed, and there's also a WPF Tabbed application. Let's select the Windows Form MDI. Select Install and close. The new template is now installed in Visual Studio 2010. Let's create a new application in Visual Studio 2010 using our MDI Quick Start. Select File, New Project. Notice that we have Visual Basic selected. Scroll down and select the OPC Systems Quick Start MDI application. You can name your project below. We'll just leave that at the default name and select OK. Now our new application is loaded. Notice in the Solution Explorer we have our project, and then below that we have our login form, MDI main, network node forms, our icon group, and Windows 1 through Windows 8, a window alarm, and a window trend. Let's open the MDI main form. On the upper left we have a pre-installed menu for Windows 1 through Windows 8, trend, and alarm. We also have a button for login and a label for the current user, our network node selection, and the label for the current network node. Also notice that we have an OPC Controls login control. Let's quickly run the application and see what we have. Now our application's running. Select Windows and Windows 1. We have a predefined label at the top of Windows 1. Same for 2 through 8. And also we have a predefined trend window and a predefined alarm window. We also have a login button. Select the login button and enter a valid username and password. Note you must previously have set up OPC Systems Security under the Configure OPC Systems application. We have an indication that we're logged in, and also we have a current user. If we select Network Node, currently we are connected to the local host. We can change the network node. I'm going to connect to a different computer. Notice now that we have the computer's name displayed here. That could also be a valid IP address or URL. Now we are displaying alarms from the OPC Systems service on another computer. Let's close our application and see how we make this work. From the Windows menu, if you select Windows 1 and double-click, you will notice the code behind the connection between the menu and the actual Windows form that is being displayed. At the top of our class, we have a definition for Win1 is new Windows 1, etc. Down below we can see where the click event ties the two together. The same goes for Windows 2, Windows 3, on down through. This is how our navigation is put together. And we also have code behind for the login. If you want to add a new window to your application, the easiest way to do that is to select the window, right-click, and select Copy. Go to your project, right-click, and select Paste. Now we have a copy of that window. Let's make this window 9. Right-click and select Rename. Leaving the extension of .vb on there, change the name to Window 9. Now, we see Window 9 at the bottom of our list. Double click, and let's change the label in the window. Select the text and change that to window 9 also. Right click on our window and select View Code. Notice the class is still window 1. Change that to window 9. Now we have a new window added to our project. Let's go back to our MDI main form. Select the menu, and at the bottom where it says type here, type window 9 and drag it up so it's just below window 8. Now let's double click on window 9. Scroll to the top of our page and copy and paste this line of code. Place it right below there and change window 8 to window 9 as new window 9. Go back down to our click event. Let's copy the code for window 1. Copy and paste that in our window 9 tool strip menu item click event. Change window 1 to window 9. You can select and then hit edit, quick replace, find and replace 1 with 9. Notice it is look in selection and then select replace all. We now have added a new window 9 and we've added the code behind to run that window when we select it from the menu. Let's run our application and verify that. Select the menu windows and select window 9. We now have window 9 displayed in our MDI form. Now let's add some OPC Systems controls to our window 1. Double click on window 1 and it appears in our design window. Select Toolbar and scroll down to your OPC Systems controls. If you have not already added the OPC Systems controls to your project, simply right click and select Choose Items to add those to your controls. This is also covered in our other videos. Let's add an OPC Controls button and an OPC Controls label. Select the button. On the button, let's select Back Color OPC Systems tag, and let's select the Browse button to the right and select Local, Pump Value, and hit OK. Now the pump value tag from our OPC Systems configuration will control the background color of our button. The bad quality color will be yellow, the false value will be red, and the true value will be green. Let's scroll down and select the Set Value OPC Systems and change that to True. This will allow the button to change the value of an OPC Systems tag. Here let's enter our pump value again. You can also use the Browse button. You should note also that the tags are case sensitive. Let's scroll down to the Text OPC Systems tag and again enter pump value. Now let's set our Text OPC Systems format Boolean false to pump is off and set the Boolean true to pump is on. So now when our pump value changes from false to true or true to false, the text that is displayed in our OPC Systems button will change from pump is on to pump is off. Now let's run our application and see how this looks. From the Windows menu, select Window 1. Now we have our button as green, indicating that the pump is on, and also we have pump is on displayed as our text in our button. Click the button and the background turns to red and our text in the button changes to pump is off. Let's close our application. Let's go down to our OPC Systems Controls label. Let's set the font size. Select the font from the Properties window and hit the Browse button to the right and change the font size to 16, and let's change the font style to bold. Scroll down to the Text OPC Systems tag. Select the Browse button to the right and select Local, and let's use our ramp signal. Select ramp and value. Select OK. Now let's change the Text OPC System format for a float. Change that to 1 decimal point and let's give it a engineering value of RPM. Now let's run our application again. Select Window, Windows 1, and we can see now that our RPM value from our ramp signal is showing up on our display. Close out the window. Let's select our OPC Controls button and take a look at some of the other properties that can be controlled by OPC Systems tags. We've already set the back color, but you can also enable or disable the control, set the foreground color, add an image index, control the location of the button, set values. We can also control the size by the height and width and the text. And also visibility can be controlled by an OPC Systems tag. As you can see, there's quite a number of features here. There are also many other OPC Systems controls for you to explore. You'll find them in your toolbox under your OPC Systems tab. For more information on OPC Systems products and features, please visit www.opcsystems.com. Thank you.